Hello learners, this is Form 4 Mathematics. The topic is Statistics 2, and in this session I'm going to take you through quartiles, deciles and percentiles. I'm teacher Sharon, welcome. By the end of the lesson, you should be able to calculate the median, quartiles, deciles and percentiles of a given data. The median, quartiles, deciles, and percentiles are calculated when the data is arranged in a given order, that is from the least to the highest. You should note that median divides a set of data into two equal parts, and this one you learned in Form 2. Quartile divides a set of data into 4 equal parts. Decile divides a set of data into 10 equal parts. And lastly, we have percentile, which divides a set of data into 100 equal parts. In this example, we have been told that the table below shows the heights of 40 students, and we are expected to use the information given to calculate the median, the lower quartile, upper quartile, and 25th percentile. So for us to be able to calculate all these, we have to make our frequency distribution table. So that's what I'm going to make right away. And I'll make a frequency distribution table which is having 3 columns. In the first column, I'll have height, which is grouped, so it will be class. Then the second column, I'll have the frequency and then the cumulative frequency. So the first class from the table is 145 to 149, 145 to 149. Then we have 150 to 154, 150 to 154. So the next one is 155 to 159, 160 to 164, 165 to 169, 170 to 174, 175 to 179 is our last class. Now we have to check the frequencies from the table. We have 2, 5, 16. So 2, 5, 16. Then we have 9, 5, 2, 9, 5. This is a 5. Let me write it well. So we have 5, 2 and 1. To get the cumulative frequency, we add the frequencies of the given classes as we go downwards. So the first one is 2. 2 plus 5, 7. 7 plus 16 gives us 23. 23 plus 9 is 32. 32 plus 5, 37. 37 plus 9, it's 37 plus 2, sorry, gives us 39. 39 plus 1 gives us 40. So our total frequency is 40, and because the total frequency is an even number, that is 40, then it means that the median will be equal to the total frequency divided by 2 and the total frequency divided by 2 plus 1. These positions are the ones which have the median numbers. So we have 40 divided by 2. The reason why we have two positions, it's because the total frequency in this data is an even number, which is 40. So we have 40 divided by 2 and 40 divided by 2 plus 1. So 40 divided by 2 is 20th, because we are looking for positions, and 40 divided by 2, which is 20 plus 1, 21st. So the median lies in 20th and 21st position. So we'll look for the height which is in 20th position and the height in 21st position. We add the two and we divide by 2. So we start with the 20th position. If you look at the cumulative frequency, you realize that 20 is more than 7 but less than 23. So we'll take the upper class boundary of the class which has 7 as the cumulative frequency, and that will be 154.5 plus, from the 7th student to the 20th student we need 13 students, and we are going to get them from the next class which has 16 students. So divide by 16, then we multiply by 5. 5 is the class width, and to get the class width you need to get the upper class boundary minus the lower class boundary. So we have 149.5 minus 144.5, and that will give us 5. So when we work out this one, we'll have 154.5. I'll write this 5 well. So this is 5 plus 13 over 16 multiplied by 5 will give us 4.0625. Let me write these 2. 5, and when you add these 2 you'll get 158.5625. So this is the height of the 20th student. Now we look for the height of 21st student. So 21st, again 21 is more than 7 but less than 23. So we take the upper class boundary of the class where 7 is the cumulative frequency, that is 154.5, plus from the 7th student to 21st student we need 14 students, and we are going to get them from the next class which has 16 students. So over 16, then we multiply by the class width which is 5. So we have 154.5 plus 14 over 16 multiplied by 5 will give us 4.375, and if you add that to 154.5 you will get 158.875. To get the median of this data, we need to take the height of 20th student plus the height of the 21st student, then we divide by 2. So we have 158.5625, that is for the 20th student, plus 158.875 for 21st student. Then we divide this by 2 and it gives us 158.72, correct to 2 decimal points. So we have the median. We go to the next question where we have been told to calculate the lower quartile. So B part 1, the lower quartile is 1 over 4. So 1 over 4 multiplied by the total frequency, which is 40. This will give us by 4 1 by 4 10. So we are looking for the 10th student. We go to our table again. You do realize that the 10th student is higher than the 7th student by 3. So we take the upper class boundary of the class where the cumulative frequency is 7, that is 154.5, 154.5 plus, from the 7th person to the 10th student we need 3 students, so that is plus 3 over, we are going to get the 3 students from the next class which has 16 students, so divide by 16 and then we multiply by the class width, which is 5. So we work out this one, we'll have 154.5 plus, when you work out 3 over 16 multiplied by 5, you get 0.9375. So if you add this to 154.5, you will get 155.4375, and this is our lower quartile. Roman 2 of the question, we are told to find the upper quartile, and the upper quartile is given by 3 over 4. That is the highest quarter, so it is 3 over 4 multiplied by the total frequency, which is 40 in our case, by 4 1 by 4 10. 10 multiplied by 3 is 30. So we are looking for the height of the 30th student. We go to our table, and from the CF column we realize that 30 is more than 23 but less than 32. So we'll take the upper class boundary of 23, which is 159.5 plus, from 23rd student to 30th student we need 7, and we are going to get them from the next class which has 9 students. So plus 7 over 9, we multiply by class width of 5. So this is 159.5 plus, if you work out 7 over 9 multiplied by 5, we get 3.888, that is 8 recurring. And if you add this to 159.5, you will get 163.3889, and that is our upper quartile. Lastly, we have to calculate the 25th percentile. So we have 25th percentile, and from the notes we said that percentile divides a given data into 100 equal parts. So this is 25 over 100. Then we multiply by our total frequency, which is 40, by 0, by 0, by 2, this is 5, by 2 we have 2, by 5 1, by 5 is 5. So 5 multiplied by 2 gives us 10. So we are looking for the 10th student, the height of the 10th student from the table. We take the upper class boundary of the class where we have 7 as the cumulative frequency. So we have 154.5 plus, from the 7th student to the 10th student we need 3 students, so plus 3 over, we are going to get the 3 students from the next class which has 16 students, so over 16 multiplied by the class width, which is 5. So we work out this, we will have 154.5 plus 3 over 16 multiplied by 5, you will get 0.9375. And if you add 0.9375 to 154.5, then I expect you to get 155.4375, and this will be our 25th percentile. Thank you for your attention, and our lesson today ends there.